Hey, this is Honcho and the Dudes WrestleMania 41 preview. This is a podcast presented by Middle-Aged and Mediocre. I'm Honcho.
I'm the dude.
That's the dude.
Yeah.
We're going to talk all things WrestleMania. We're going to go through the WWE's just released top 50 WrestleMania matches of all time. We'll just hit some here and there, not all 50.
Special commentary on every match.
Yeah, we'll do a full-length commentary on all 50 matches. We're not doing that. We're gonna preview WrestleMania 41 night 1 and 2. Talk about WrestleMania a little
Two
bit
nights
in general.
Yeah,
and then I got some trivia questions for Joel.
General Akbar. What was that guy?
Dude.
What was that guy's name? That was with Sergeant Slaughter. Was it Akbar?
I think General. No. Yeah, maybe.
Remember when Sergeant Slaughter set the American flag on fire?
Oh no, there was the other guy with him.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 7.
That's some real life
shit.
It wasn't real life shit, but
8.
yeah. I was a little kid, and I was like, come on, Hulk.
Yeah.
Nah, I probably wasn't. How'd you going? I didn't give a fuck even back then.
So you were talking earlier about, or you said something earlier about first WrestleMania memory?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, first.
So what was your first one?
I was in South Carolina, South Kakalaki.
Mm-hmm.
Those in the know call it. And my neighbor had WrestleMania 3 on VHS, and it was probably right before WrestleMania 5, after 4. Because I was in the South, so we watched NWA.
Right. Same here. I watched more NWA.
Sting, Muta, stuff like that. Like, I didn't even... But I brought it over, and we watched it a ton. And I liked it. WrestleMania 3. It's Steamboat and Savage. Hogan slams Andre as the little people match.
In front of 17 million people.
Every time, Detroit.
Andre the Giant weighed 962 pounds.
Yeah.
It was in... Yeah, was it? Yeah, because it was in the Pontiac Silverdome, right?
Yeah. A lot of celebrities. I mean, it was just, as a kid, watched it. And pretty much from then on, I was watching WWF at the time. I was watching them both. But it was pretty decent WrestleMania.
I definitely saw more NWA as a little kid, because not only did I watch WCW, whatever the program was, on Sundays, I watched it every week at my grandma's.
605?
I don't think that was Saturday night, wasn't it? Or was that Sunday?
I don't know.
Whatever it was on Sunday, I watched that at my grandma's every week. And my uncle had a satellite dish, so we'd get the NWA WCW pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I'm sure, and I watched whatever WWF show was on Sundays. I think there was one on Sundays or Saturdays.
Like Superstar.
Yeah. So I'm sure I watched a WrestleMania before this one, but my first real memory of WrestleMania 6, or was WrestleMania 6.
Yeah.
Because People's News.
Hogan Warrior?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was in Toronto.
That was a big one.
Yeah, that was the first time they ever were in Canada.
Yeah.
For Mania. People's News got the VHS tape. And my dad probably took me there every weekend, and I rented that damn tape every weekend and watched it. And yeah, Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior beats Hogan to have the IC title and the heavyweight title. I remember I had been watching WWF because I loved Bret Hart. I loved the Hart Foundation. So I was like,
they won too.
But it was like a squash match. So they wrestled the Bolsheviks.
I was gonna say it was like a super quick match though.
And the Bolsheviks wanted to sing the Russian national anthem.
Yep.
And it pissed off the Hart Foundation, so they attacked them and then beat them. And so I was just like, "Well, that's cool, they win," but
I wanted to see.
I would have rather. But I remember
you want to see that excellence getting executed.
I remember I was a huge fan of the Andre the Giant face turn.
Oh yeah,
because
slapped Weasel.
Yeah, well, because Heenan slaps him.
Yeah,
and he's had enough of that shit, so he takes out Heenan and Haku
and rides on that little cart.
Yeah, he rides on that little cart. So yeah, I was that was my first. I watched that fucking tape. I don't know how many times.
I was excited too because I haven't seen it probably in years. And I just remember all that. I was like, yeah, bro, yeah, it's quick.
But yeah, the match. I went back and watched that Hogan Ultimate Warrior match a few years ago, and it is so different watching it as an adult.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Well, plus you're a worker too. So
yeah.
You see it through that lens as well.
But it was supposed to be what made Ultimate Warrior the next Hogan.
That didn't work.
It did not work.
No. No. I was watching WrestleMania, I think 12. Mm-hmm. And that's when he came back against Triple H, and I was just like, man, they're not gonna recapture
Did he wear the brick singlet?
No, it was like just I think I don't think he took his jacket off though.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't. It's basically a squash.
Yeah, like he gets like Triple H hits the pedigree, he jumps up, no sells it, 2 moves, 3 moves, pins him done. Sable's coming out with Triple H.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yep. And that was the Iron Man match. Which is, honestly, looking back, kind of boring.
It is.
I mean, it's a lot of just...
I'm not a fan of Iron Man
I couldn't
matches.
put up with JR and King. It was just, they were so... Like, even as a kid, I always thought... Or McMahon and King, I mean. I always thought Vince was so over the top on commentary. Just a body slam. It's going to do it! 1, 2, 3, go!
What a maneuver!
Yeah, he just... Everything's a 3 count to him. And then, like, Lawler's just waiting to make, like, some sort of...
Yeah, because I actually forgot how often Vince was on commentary.
Yeah.
Because I really don't remember him much as a kid. Like,
which was hard because he also had to be back in Gorilla giving himself orders into his earpiece.
Like, say what a maneuver.
Yeah.
What a maneuver.
Count to 3, damn it, that was almost a pin!
Did you see any of Triple H's, he was on Andrew Schultz's podcast?
I saw where he talked about Ahmed Johnson.
That's what I was going to...
And I was like, God, who's that poor referee? That's what I want to go back and see is who's the ref.
So, like
how you got to put on the ref that, like, Ahmed fucking sucks?
As a former wrestler, I'm honestly surprised Triple H said that because, like...
It was, like, towards the end, too, because I was like, all right, well, thanks for coming. We're out of here.
Well, it's not so much that he called out Ahmed, he said what it was, but the fact that, like, you're at that level and... He still sees it as he was given a situation that he could never succeed in. And I'm like, that's like, you shouldn't be telling your guys that, like, either though, because I've been in some shitty booking situations and like I figure it out.
So remember when you were on the Schultz podcast?
Like, that's what you do. You figure shit out. Like, you make.
Ahmed was a big deal back then. He may have been awful in the ring, but like at the time,
he's one of the biggest dudes I'd ever seen.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that guy is fucking. Yeah, I didn't know work rate or any of that kind of shit.
Well, so let's get into get into the top 50 a little bit here.
All right.
So,
can I go ahead and guess number 1, or should you want to wait on that?
Yeah, if you want to guess what's number 1.
Yeah, just tell me.
I think they just released it today.
All right, number 1. I'm gonna say. Oh shit! Now that I have the chance, the Iron Man match.
No, that's actually.
All right, we'll just go ahead then.
So their number 1 match, which I'd probably agree with. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it being on here. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Shawn's retirement match, WrestleMania 25. Yeah, great. I mean, fucking great.
There was a recent video of them watching that together.
I watched that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Number 2. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13.
I just watched that match.
Great fucking match.
I think same thing. I watched it with those two watching it.
Here's the one that I think should be lower. Number 3. What do you think number 3 is? Just if you had a guess.
Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant.
Close. You got one of them.
Oh, wow. Oh. Hulk Hogan Rock.
Yeah. Like, huge moment for wrestling in WrestleMania history, but even with that considered, I think it's more like 10, somewhere in that area, because they put Savage and Steamboat at 4, and then Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 17, which is a fucking awesome match.
Yeah,
I think it's where they end up taking each other's finishers. Like, Rock hits Austin with a stunner.
I mean, isn't that one where they did, like, 3 straight Manias wrestling each other?
Yeah,
like, I was, like, kind of watching then, but not when I was, like, when I was younger and would watch stuff over and over.
Number 6, Roman Reigns versus Cody from last year's Mania.
All right.
I've never even watched that match. Because I didn't make it that far.
Did you watch it a year before?
Their match?
Yeah.
Was it only a year before, too?
Yeah, that was 2 years in a row.
Oh, okay.
That was the big thing. Finish the story, and he didn't finish it, and then
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then they didn't want him to be in the one last year, and he was like, "But I'm Cody Rhodes, and I'm one of the people." The people were like, "Yeah."
7, which I think should be still above Hogan and The Rock for what it's ended up doing long term. But Dudley's versus Hardy's versus Edge and Christian.
Oh.
WrestleMania 17 TLC
Forgot
match.
that was, yeah.
Number 8 is your Andre and Hogan, WrestleMania 3. Number 9, Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Savage, WrestleMania 7.
I don't think any Hogan match should be in it.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, I'm getting that they're taking like the significance of that moment in history, but still, like, and then the Warrior versus Savage is probably the only Ultimate Warrior match I can watch. It's the one where Savage just keeps hitting the fucking.
That's why I'm shaking my head. Yeah, and then like he pins him with the fucking foot on his chest.
Elizabeth runs back or runs in the end, and it's like, yeah.
How did Savage let him pin him with the fucking foot on his chest?
Yeah,
because I just watched that. Like I've been hitting all the classics.
And then number 10, which I remember this match being way better than I ever thought it would be, but I still don't think it should be a 10. I think it
Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin.
No.
What?
I think this match should be in the top 20, but not the top 10. Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania 35.
Yeah.
I mean, it was way better than I remember. Like, it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Then number 11.
I never liked Rousey.
I didn't either. Brett versus.
I don't really like Charlotte.
I hate Charlotte.
I can't.
I think Charlotte's so fucking overrated.
I can't get into anything that Charlotte does.
Bret Hart versus Owen from WrestleMania 10 is number 11.
Oh, wow. That's...
And then sticking with WrestleMania 10, number 12 is Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. See, this is the good stuff here.
Number 13, Rock and Austin from WrestleMania 19.
Yep. Okay.
Number 14 is Bret and Shawn, the Iron Man match.
All right. 14. Wow, yeah.
15, the Warrior versus Hogan, WrestleMania 6. So...
Wow, yeah, I figured that would be... If any Hogan match should be in the top 10, I would put Warrior Hogan. Even if Warrior... Even though, I mean, Hogan Andre wasn't top 10, but...
let's see. 16, we'll do the top 20, then I'll kind of hit a few of these. 16, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania 39. Was a really good match.
Yeah, that was a good match.
I think that's Charlotte's best match she's ever had. Number 17 is Kurt versus Brock, WrestleMania 19.
All right.
Really fucking amazing match.
Just passed right over Baron Corbin.
I don't think it made the list. 18 is Undertaker versus Triple H, WrestleMania 28.
Shawn Michaels is the referee.
Is that 28?
I would say so. I think that's their only WrestleMania, I would think.
I think...
Did they have another
I think Taker beat Hunter early on in the streak, too. Number 19, Sasha versus Bianca, WrestleMania 37.
Okay, yeah, I would remember that one.
And then number 20, The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth and Cody.
Huh.
And I've never watched that either.
No, I watched it once.
So then from there, I think this... Okay, we'll do 21, because I think it's fucking insane it's even on this list. Let alone number 21.
Finally, Baron Corbin.
Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Fuck that.
Like, this is a WWE list, because there's no other fucking chance that makes it to the top 50. 22, Kurt Angle
Stephanie
versus Shawn.
Triple H, like, you put me on the list, right? Put me on the list, right?
My personal favorite WrestleMania match of probably all time. I don't know. I have to go back and look at, like, every...
Yeah, it's such
But 25, Piper versus Brett, WrestleMania 8. I love that match.
Brett won the IC title.
Yeah. They do the... one of my favorite moments is Piper's got the ring bell, and Heenan on commentary is like, "What the hell? Use the bell!" Brett's, like, just busted open, pouring blood. Then we got Savage and Hogan, WrestleMania 5 is number 27. Go down the list here a little bit. Randy Savage versus Ric Flair from WrestleMania 8 at number 33.
Ric Flair made those fake pictures of him and Elizabeth.
Yep.
Superimposed.
And then Shawn versus Flair, WrestMania 24
That's
is
how I
number
learned
34.
technology. Shawn versus who?
Flair.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Yeah.
Super kick.
Super kick.
Number 38 is Eddie versus Kurt, which I think should be up way higher.
Yeah, that's a good match.
That should be way above Angle and Rousey versus Triple H McMahon. And then let's do the last 5. Number 45 is Undertaker versus Batista, WrestleMania 23. Number 46, Mr. T and Hogan versus Piper and Orndorff from WrestleMania 1.
Early stuff.
Number 47, I don't think this one should be on the list either. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
No.
No. Number 48, The Rock versus Cena, WrestleMania 28.
Nah.
Number 49, I don't think this should be on the top 50. Sting versus Triple H. That match was god awful.
I forgot that even happened.
It was just like them kind of like plotting around in a basic match until interferences happen.
Yeah.
And then like they'll do a couple more things. And then
I feel like that was the Vince McMahon Bret Hart match. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was
bad one. So I forgot that like, do you remember the promo right before that match when they're in the ring?
Vaguely.
Vince is like, because I've watched it. They put each of these every day on YouTube, like whatever. So I was watching it, and Vince like before the match starts gets the mic and he's like, "I paid off your family to work against you, Brett, whatever." And then Brett just grabs the mic and he's like, "We actually knew you would do something like that, so I got with my family, and we're sticking it to you, Vince." Because Vince was like, "I'm going to give you a real WrestleMania screw job."
Yeah.
And then he says that. Then, Brett's like, "We knew you were going to do that." So I talked to him, and it's all cool now. It's like, all right.
We talked about it.
I guess that was an easy way to get out of it. And then, number 50, Rollins versus Cody, WrestleMania 38, when Cody came back.
Oh, okay.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't think the list is great. Like, it's got some hit or misses there, but overall,
yeah, it's fun to be nostalgic, have nostalgia words.
Yeah, so Piper versus Brett would probably be my one. It's probably my favorite. What do you think? If you had to,
since you said that, I've been thinking in my head. Like, it's so hard for me to do a favorite. Probably actually no. I'm going to do Austin versus Bret Hart, where they.
And that'd be tough for me to maybe not put it above Piper, and it was on there. Okay. It was number 4 or 5.
I barely listened.
Okay.
Today, just now.
All right, so let's get into WrestleMania 41 coming up this Saturday and Sunday nights.
Boom pow.
Boom pow. Boom boom pow. It's
Friday is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Are they still doing that? Yep. I know it's NXT Stand and Deliver, or is that Saturday? That's Saturday during the day.
I don't know, but I think Omos is going to come back and win.
No, probably. I can't believe they're still doing that fucking thing. You can have it. I'll agree with you. I saw that they're doing the roast.
Yeah.
Which,
Heathcliff.
like,
Heathcliff.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they're not putting it on like to air. Yeah. But then Draven made a good point where he's like, there is no way in hell they will like let that be out in the public without them being able to edit it. Because I'm sure there's going to be some shit said that they do not want to say. Like I'm sure some Benoit jokes will be rolling out.
The R word will be flying. Shane Gillis there.
Then the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame's happening at like midnight or 1 a.m. on Friday.
I think Triple H is probably the only Hall of Fame person I even know is in it.
Well, Triple H, and then they're putting Brett versus Austin, that match. They're putting that as the first WrestleMania match, Hall of Fame match going in. Who was the one that was just announced that I was like, fucking Taker's wife.
Michelle McCool?
Yeah. Like, what?
Huh?
Yeah. That's why I think it's so funny that anybody, like, cares about the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. It's going to go back to where, like, because, I mean, they've been doing it as, like, a WrestleMania thing for probably a decade.
Yeah. But it's just such a... Were you a part of the WWE at one point? You were? You're in the Hall of Fame at some point. Yeah. All right. But so then we get Saturday night. So we got night 1, night 2. Night 1... And I'm just going to go, this is the, from WWE, officially announced card for Night 1 and Night 2 of WrestleMania 41. So I'm just going to go down through the way they have them listed.
Okay.
Probably this is how, I would assume this is probably how these are going to be happening. But opening match, or first match listed, Jey Uso versus Gunther.
I thought that would be a good match. He's ready to get it on.
I think they've really turned, because, like, I think they started the build for it. Like, I know Jay won the Rumble, so you kind of have to start it. But it kind of drug there for, like, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think now they're like firing all cylinders here with this feud. I don't think there's a chance in hell Gunther retains at this point.
That's 2 WrestleMania losses in a row.
I'll be shocked if Jey Uso does not win the belt. Like, the only thing I'm not sure what Jey Uso does after if he does win the belt, though. Yeah. Like, I don't know who he's going to feud with. Although, actually I do, because I'm
sure Gunther will get another match or 2 out of it.
No, I think I know who he's going to feud with, because I think I know it'll play off of what will happen in the main event. So, yeah, Jey Uso and Gunther. Do you think Gunther might win, though?
Man.
If you were betting.
Yeah. I think they're going to try to outsmart themselves, and I think Gunther.
I think it really.
But I'd be happy with Jey.
The shit with Gunther murdering Jimmy Uso in front of Jey was so good.
I was thinking maybe Jimmy comes out and fucks over Jey.
And then the following week, Jay's promo was perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm way interested in this.
Come on, Mama. Do we eat now?
He's like, no. He just kept doing the hand thing, and nobody was paying. Nobody was like, everybody's like, no, we're eating. You have one thing we like about you.
I'll eat.
So yeah, I'll go Jay on that. You're going Gunther.
Yeah.
So say here, I'll give you a piece of paper if you got something to write with.
Yeah.
It could be a pencil, could be a marker or a crayon, or a collar pencil. I know you don't see collar, but there you go.
Right.
You're our record keeper.
What was your name?
Go with whatever you want. Honcho.
Oh, yeah.
I like Honcho.
Right, so you have Jimmy?
Jay.
And I have Gunther.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then up next, I didn't even know this match was happening until today when I relooked at this. Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Oh, yeah.
Heel Naomi.
Will she still glow?
Probably.
This stuff?
You probably could.
Is there like an evil glow? I guess it'll be like red glowing.
Maybe. That'd be kind of cool, actually, if she did.
Like Darth Maul style or some shit.
Ooh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean,
Jade.
Yeah, I got Jade. I mean, I feel like I haven't really watched SmackDown recently, so I don't know if they've been doing anything with this storyline, but I don't I don't know of anything that's happened since Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So,
remember?
But
I'm surprised to see it on WrestleMania. I saw it like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah, I am too.
Good for them.
I think they would instead of doing it, I think they should have done, because Friday night on SmackDown they're doing the tag titles, and
Motor City versus
Street Profits. I think.
Yeah.
I think they should have done
Miz wants to win it.
A big tag match on Mania instead.
Yeah,
because the tag stuff on SmackDown's been awesome.
Yeah.
Then up next, speaking of tag matches, for the titles, the Raw titles, War Raiders versus New Day.
I was glad to see this make it.
Really?
I was surprised.
I don't care about this match even a little bit.
I like New Day. New Day rock.
I
like the New Day. I'm digging it, and I hope that they get the belts, because I don't really. They try to modernize the War Raiders, and they're okay.
There's just
They sure are big.
They're the most generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big. We got beards.
Yeah.
We hit hard.
I'll throw them up.
They should never be faces.
Yeah.
The War Raiders as faces does not work for me whatsoever.
Because New Day hurt them and hurt their neck this time.
The New Day, I love the heel turn.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like they've done anything with it.
Yeah, they kind of turned them and they were so hot, and then
they haven't done anything. They lost the next 2 weeks in a row, I think. But as far as my pick, yeah, I think New Day will win the belts. They got to do something with this fucking heel turn.
I don't think they would have Big E come out and end up helping them.
Big E might come out and help the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Broken neck.
Up next, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
No, I saw still where they had a tattoo. They
I saw that
on the back of El Grande.
I don't know who has that tattoo.
Oh, Chad Gable.
Does he actually have that tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he did.
Yeah, they showed like a side by side, and one where it showed Chad Gable backstage where he had like a little cut, like on his left hand, like by his like top knuckle.
Oh yeah.
And it showed like what's his L what?
El Grande Americano.
I wish I would have kept that for El Generico.
To me this could have been so much better if they had. Remember I think it was the first week they did the thing, and Gable's in the back doing a promo, and then El Grande Americano is like leaving the arena.
Yeah, gets arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been. They should have kept that up, but got more and more ridiculous each time. So like every week you have a new person. Omos, Mark Henry, Swoggle, like Lita or Trish one week.
There they go.
Yeah, but I like the music or the little video they did was like cute. I mean, but
see, they had to change. They didn't have them from the Gulf of America, and now they changed.
Did they change it?
Yeah,
I didn't know they changed it back.
I saw the headline. I saw a headline. So I guess I'll go El Chad for that. I guess.
I'm going Mysterio. There's no way Mysterio doesn't unmask him and beat him. To me, this is. I don't understand why they can't figure out how to push Chad Gable. Yeah. Like, I'm glad Gable's always on.
Close.
He was so fucking hot with Gunther.
And like he was right there where you thought he was going to be the one to beat him, and then
they did the same thing. Remember back, who was the champion? They had him. They suddenly threw him in the middle of the world title picture, and I cannot remember who the champion was, but he had this like, I think it was a 4-way for the number one contendership. And he just, like, showed out. And then ended up getting a title shot anyways, I think, not too long out. But he, like, they've done this with him. Yeah. I think it was Daniel Bryan, maybe? Probably. But they've done this with him, like, a few times now. And it's like, he is red hot. Crowd is ready to fucking love him. And they're like, no. Go back into doing something stupid.
Yeah. And like, this how he was doing the thank you. And,
yeah.
And the shush. And
so this is just another.
It's still entertaining fun. I mean, I guess it's,
he's good at whatever they give him.
He puts the metal plate in his mask and
on
the head.
But yeah, I'll go Mysterio winning this one. Then LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. I mean, I'm going Jacob Fatu because if they have LA Knight win, like I don't understand because I mean Jacob Fatu is so fucking hot right now.
Yeah, but I feel like I want Fatu to win. But I think LA Knight's going to win. I think, like, Solo's going to come out or something's going to happen. And I think...
Lead to Fatu leaving the group and going against Solo. That could be it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want LA Knight to win. I don't really care for LA Knight much at all.
He bores the shit out of me.
Yeah, I just...
I'll go Fatu, though.
Hopefully you're right. I'll gladly be wrong.
Second to last match... possibly Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. So as we said earlier, neither one of us are Charlotte Flair fans.
Yeah, Tiffy time.
Yes. The whole Charlotte thing is just, it feels like the most forced shit ever. Like her coming back at the Rumble. Yeah. It just.
I don't know if she tried to do the face promo.
Immediately.
Apparently, I didn't watch it.
I was watching it.
I couldn't watch it.
Immediately, the crowd was like, "Nope."
I'm not gonna feel bad for her. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I don't feel bad for her now.
Yeah, Charlotte to me. I mean, she's a great worker. I think she's overrated though, as far as like.
She's gonna do that giant fucking
where she misses by 10 feet, gets her fingertip on the person, and they fall for her. Yeah. I'm sure they're gonna have Flair win, so I'm gonna go Flair. They'll go ahead and just cut Tiffany Stratton off the knees now.
Well, she won and didn't even give whoever was the old champ a match. Nia Jax.
Oh, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. Where the fuck is Nia Jax been?
Oh yeah, maybe she'll come out and cost Tiffany the match, and then they'll continue that feud for another 6 months. Then main event of night one. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, and CM Punk will have Paul Heyman in his corner. Did you watch Monday Night?
Yes.
Raw?
Seth used the word best for business.
Yeah. I'm 1,000% saying Paul Heyman goes with Seth, which leads into why I think Jey Uso win, because then Seth will end up beating him for the title with Paul Heyman as his manager in this new heel run.
Yeah.
So.
And maybe involve somehow with The Rock. That's why I was saying best for business.
Maybe. I kind of feel like The Rock dipped after.
He said Travis Scott will be there.
Oh, good.
I don't know what night.
Cody better fucking watch his face. Yeah, The Rock hasn't made a peep since that whole thing. So, but yeah, I think Heyman ends up, and it's kind of a good angle if they do it, because like the whole time it's been Roman and CM Punk kind of fighting over Paul, but at the same time, like both are kind of like disrespecting Paul Heyman. Yeah. So, they can't get along with the toy they want, so Seth Rollins will take it. But yeah, I think they definitely laid it on pretty thick Monday night that that's probably what they're going to do. Yeah, I already kind of thought that's what it was going to be, and then after Monday.
My pick's definitely Seth. I think Seth will win.
Now, Seth's doing the whole, like, the winner of this match is going to determine, like, the entire future of whatever, and I was like, well, no. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, you guys will all still be, like, the 3 main event guys. Like, Roman will still have 20 main events in him. Punk will have a few. You will. Like, this is, no. I think
they can't come out and be like.
I mean, I know they should, but like, just come on. The future of pro wrestling depends on this.
This is the biggest match. So you're going to Seth?
Yeah. And Cody and Cena are kind of doing the same thing, because Cena's like,
I'm gonna win and retire the belt.
Which
no one's ever
he's like, and then end the lineage. So Cody's all like, I'm gonna save pro wrestling. It's like, so is every match for the future of pro wrestling in this?
It's Y2K, but for wrestling.
Yeah.
I always said 9/11, but
yeah, it'd be that.
Because I can't forget it.
I do think Rollins, Reigns, and Punk is going to be a fucking awesome main event.
Yeah. They're all going to hit their finishers. There's probably going to be.
There's going to be 37 finishers.
Yeah.
Each.
Heyman's going to come in and spear somebody.
Yeah. How many? Okay, let's do this. Okay. I'm going to say that there's going to be 6 go to sleeps and 9 Superman punches altogether. And let's see, I think each of them will do a curb stomp. Rollins will probably do it 3 times. So I'm going to say 6 curb stomps too.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do spears.
Okay. Oh, spears. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to say 4 spears.
4 spears.
Not quite a super kick.
Oh, there's going to be a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Rollins will hit.
High knee to the corner, I'll say. Let's see that.
Oh, I'm sure he'll go hit both of them a couple times.
Yeah. High knee corner. You know what? I'm going to go 8 on that.
8 high knees.
There's going to be a time where he goes back and forth.
A few times?
Does one where like each guy gets 3 or 4.
Okay.
So I think he's going to bust out like 4 to 6 in one, like in less
one
than
burst.
10 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go 8. I'm going to go 8 on that. And then for Seth Rollins, I guess I'll go laughs, crazy cackles.
Okay.
You know how he does it?
Yeah.
So I'll just do... I'm the worst fucking laugh in the world. I can't make it fun of anybody. But just his fucking... Whatever he just did. It's just... it's like...
It's the crypt keeper.
Tags along to like the main bad guy. It's just like... I don't even know what to do.
Isn't that right, Mimsy?
What else does Seth Rollins do that I can guess?
Buckle bombs.
Buckle bombs. Okay.
Yeah.
Buckle bombs. But I'm gonna keep that at 3. I think that'll be low.
Okay.
So
we'll see what happens. All right. So that's night 1.
Night 1.
I'm assuming Orton's match won't be on night 1 because night 1 has 7 matches right now. Night 2 has 6.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they'll throw whatever Orton's doing on night 2. So night 2.
But any one of these could be one of their deals where it's a fucking 10-second match.
True. Yeah.
Any got any one of these. Well, not any one of them.
Yeah, because Sheamus and Daniel Bryan was.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Kane versus Chavo Guerrero. I mean, they've had...
That was a WrestleMania match?
Yeah, that was a WrestleMania
I don't remember that one at all.
For the ECW title.
Really?
Yeah, Kane won the ECW title.
God damn.
It was like the joke was like the ECW commentators had to sit out there all fucking night, didn't commentate on any matches, had one
match in the last...
It was Chavo versus Kane, where like the entrance and everything took way longer than the match.
God.
The match was like 15 seconds or something. I mean, it was just Chavo just got...
Now that you mention Kane, I am really glad that he doesn't appear on that top 50 list.
Oh, yeah.
At all. Which is awesome.
Well, he wrestled him
because he's dog shit.
Yeah. See No Evil, though. I think I have 1 and 2.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I watched the first one, but
I'll watch it right now.
I don't want to. All right, so night 2, we got Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie versus Liv Morgan and Raquel.
Yeah.
I think it's for the tag belts?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Liv and Raquel.
Have the belts, yeah.
Judgment Day, son.
I would like to see... Well, I'm going to say Bailey and Lyra win the belts.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to... Lyra's Intercontinental Champion and Bailey, I mean, they had a good match on Raw.
Yeah, they did. Really good match.
Okay, so you saw that.
Yeah.
Bailey was almost like, oh,
yeah.
bitch, I'll cheat to beat you. But then she's like, Ma, Bailey, I'm good right now. So I think they're going to be tag team partners, and that's going to lead into them losing the titles, Bailey blaming Layla, Bailey winning the Intercontinental title, and fucking making it mean something. Because honestly, like the U.S. belt and the Intercontinental belt are both new this year for the women.
Yeah.
And neither one of them are being defended on WrestleMania. I mean, it's kind of bullshit.
It is. I think
Chelsea
Green should definitely be on Mania.
The Secret Service and shit.
Like,
Chelsea's so good.
The Secret Hervis.
Is that what they're called?
The Secret.
Hervis?
Yeah, Secret.
They're awesome.
The Hervis. Yeah.
Bailey Lyra.
I love Liv. I'm not a fan of Raquel at all.
She's so... Just watching her Monday, just like just with the glasses on and... It's like you're not pulling it off.
She reminds me so much of Snuka's daughter.
Yeah.
Just kind of awkward to the ring, I think.
Big and strong, but
like just awkward. Yeah, I like her in the backstage stuff. Like I love the little stuff between her and Carlito.
Yeah.
I think that's really good.
Yeah, she's a good character.
She's a good bodyguard for Liv, I think. Yeah. But
female diesel. Liv's outfit Monday. Like her top had the nipple piercings, but I don't think her nipples are pierced.
I didn't even notice.
Okay, I mean I barely noticed. Out of the corner of my eye.
I did not notice that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if her nipples are pierced or not, man.
I've never noticed it before. I think I would have noticed it.
So wait, you mean like you could see the piercings?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the shirt itself had like nipple piercings.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. Like the shirt looked like it had nipple piercings. I was like, why would this was a weird top for her to wear to wrestle?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
For science.
For science.
Yeah, this is all science.
Yeah,
science.
I did not know that. I missed that.
This is sports coverage.
I did watch her and Dominic on Hot Ones. They do the one where they battle each other. It was pretty good. They hardly answer anything though. Like both of, and like Dominic says "fuck" maybe more than I do, which is impressive.
Wow.
Yeah. Like every other word out of his mouth is like "fuck."
You talk about how much he loves chicken nuggets.
Kind of, yeah. But he doesn't like any kind of sauce other than
Ranch, probably.
I think ranch.
Yeah.
So like she makes him like blind test like barbecue, honey mustard, and something else. But yeah. He's got particular tastes. He definitely still plays up the "fuck you, dad" thing a few times. It's pretty good. Okay, then up next in I forget what they're calling this one, Sin City Street Fight, I think.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, which I think is actually going to be awesome. They're going to beat the fuck out of each other. So
this should be called like the Sheamus match or something.
I think I think that alone is going to make it worth the watch.
Yeah,
and I'm going to say that my pick is going to be Drew.
Yeah, I'm going Drew too. I think it's going to have some interference, but I think Drew's going to win. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes on like after the Intercontinental title match, or maybe Finn doesn't win that. He's going to come out and
fuck over, maybe.
Yeah, I think Drew's due. Drew loses a lot of
He loses all the time, other than Sammy.
Yeah.
He'll beat the shit out of Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
But,
and he beats the fuck out of people on a regular basis, but then he loses the matches.
but yeah, I think this after their street fight they had last, or not street, well, they just kind of got into a brawl. Yeah. It was really good on SmackDown.
Well, really got glass.
Yeah,
real glass.
It's real glass, son. Then speaking of Intercontinental title match, Braun Breaker defends the title against Dominic, Finn Balor, and Penta. My pick for this is I think they're going to pull the trigger and put the belt on Dominic by him pinning Finn.
Man, he's so good. He's so good.
But I think they might do something to where, he accidentally pins Finn. He gets hit with something and it's, falls on top of Finn as, Balor and Breaker, or as Penta and Breaker on the outside. Something.
Or, something unexpected where, someone's just laying there and he's like...
Yeah, wow. Yeah. So, but yeah, I love Dominic, man.
I did too.
I remember when he first joined the Judgment Day, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." We'll see, whatever. Then the boos started coming in, and I was like, "Oh, he's getting heat. That's good." And then his matches were still just kind of meh. But he's picked up his matches are really good.
Yeah, his matches I thought was really good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pulling for him in that one.
I just don't think he's gonna win this yet.
Maybe not. But I think
I'd love to see it. I think Braun's gonna end up. I think Braun's gonna keep the title.
I think they're gonna move Breaker on.
Yeah, the what?
To the heavyweight title picture.
So who do you think against Cody? Well, whoever you think's gonna win that.
No, he'll probably stick with the Raw side of things. So maybe him and Uso or him and Rollins going forward. Something like that. But I think he'll be moving with the heavyweight title picture in the next month or so. At least getting involved in the stories for it.
I just hope now that, especially since I saw Steiner was interviewed for that Peacock thing. I know it's not a WWE thing. Maybe it is, but
it was.
I hope they bring him in.
Scott, yeah.
Yeah. That would just be so funny.
Man, that fucking spear that he hit on Carlito was just amazing looking.
Up, and then Carlito selling it the last.
Yeah, I love that he was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, Carlito's so good.
I was hoping. When it showed him turning around and seeing him, I wanted him to just run into the crowd and run all the way. But yeah, him turning tail was great.
It's something so small like that it just shows if you watch week to week, you just think you're more rewarded now.
Carlito's just
than 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
I just love that Carlito full on has accepted his role. He doesn't try to be anything other than what he's there for, and he does it perfectly.
Get some laughs, take some punishment, but then gets to give a little punishment too.
Always is the guy that says the dumb shit.
Yeah,
it's fun. Up next, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
I like Logan's new finisher.
It's a pretty good finish,
and he makes it look really good.
I am wondering if he can hit it on anyone bigger than AJ.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be I mean, he hit it on Punk, I think, right?
Yeah, he did. He did hit it on Punk.
But I mean, he gets in there with he probably can.
Here's the thing: a lot of it's the opponent too.
He's probably a big, strong boy.
Really has to spring off them legs.
Why would the opponent help him?
Listen, no, this is but I do like that finish. But I think Paul wins. God, I hate to say that.
This match to me,
I feel like he doesn't get very many wins. I mean, he won the U.S. title, but
I think he's only had a couple losses.
I don't know. He lost to Roman. He lost to.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He beat KO, didn't he?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I feel like he's only lost a couple matches.
Okay.
Maybe not though. I know the match is going to be great because it's fucking AJ Styles. You can't really have a bad match with AJ Styles.
Paul's actually decent.
And he knows, and Logan Paul is flashy as shit. I don't, the match itself though, it's the most thrown together.
Yeah.
I really liked what they were doing with Karrion Kross. But on Monday, I loved the, Karrion Kross, faking the leg injury because he's trying to get AJ Styles to, kind of get into, that brutal mode that he was in. And I liked how he, did you notice he put his hands behind his back to take the forearm?
No, I didn't.
When he got up, he, had his, hands, clenched behind his back, he was just yep, I'll take it. The only problem I had was, afterwards, when Logan came out and was cutting the promo, it didn't make any sense to me at all that Karrion Kross attacked AJ. Like, because AJ kind of passed the whole test thing, and the little promo a couple weeks ago was...
If you attack him, you're weakening him for the WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
You don't want him to lose.
I thought it would have maybe been better if Kross would have taken the punch for AJ. Like, shove AJ out of the way and get knocked out. Give AJ a little bit more to... But the match, I think the match will be great.
I love that they let him Kross on TV, but it just feels shoehorned. The whole thing is just shoehorned. But yeah, I'll say Paul.
So you're going with Logan Paul. Yeah. I'll go with AJ Styles.
Or as I like to call him, what did I say? Logan or Pogan.
Pogan Law?
Logan Paul, yeah. And you're going AJ?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Jr.
Logan Maniacs, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Then we got Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the title.
I'm into this match.
I think the match is going to be great, but I think the story has just been god fucking awful.
I'm into the story. I mean, it's definitely like forced.
It made zero sense for the way they set it up with Rhea all of a sudden, for no reason, hating that Bianca was out there. Like, even the crowd hasn't bought it. The crowd is still cheering the shit out of Rhea, booing Bianca, because they're like, no, you can't, like, we're not letting you have this one.
Yeah.
I didn't think that made a damn bit of sense. I don't know if they just didn't do it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like,
it was weird. Like, she won at Rumble, and then she was like, yeah, I'll give you a match at on Raw.
Well, it just doesn't fit Rhea's character right now at all for her to just out of the goddamn blue be like, why are you out here? Like, why would she...
Her seem like self-conscious or like, yeah.
Yeah. The match I think is going to be off the fucking charts good, though. I think Io's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world right now. Like, she's so fucking good. I really like the whole thing where they just kind of keep, like, shoving her to,
it's like about those two, and Io's like, no.
The only thing is, like, I'm going with Io, though, because if she doesn't win, she's the least credible champion of all time, I think. I mean, the whole story's been that Bianca and Rhea are basically saying she doesn't matter, and then for her to lose, it's like, oh, okay, they were right, she does suck, and she doesn't matter, so...
I got her, too, with Sky. I'm going Sky.
And I'm assuming at some point Belair's going to turn heel and go, like, her Naomi will be heels. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did see an interview with Naomi and she was like, no, you won't even talk to me.
Oh, yeah. So, like, they'll maybe do something where Jade's, like, after Mania telling Bianca she's got to choose. I don't know. Yeah. And then main event, Cody versus Cena. For apparently the future of pro wrestling. And the lineage of the title.
I think I'm in there somewhere.
I mean, to me, I don't really know. I'd rather see Cody Rhodes keep the belt.
Yeah.
But I think the other way to really make Cena's stuff interesting is to have him win it. And then maybe you do, like, somebody's going to have to, like, take the belt back off of him right before he retires.
Yeah.
So... I'll go Cena on this. I think Cena's going to win the belt.
I think Cena's going to win the belt, too.
Probably will be shitloads of interference. The Rock will probably finally be around for this one.
Maybe some other Samoans.
Now, it would be funny if The Rock doesn't help Cena, and then Cena just looks like the ultimate, like, loser for what he did. He's like, I'm real sorry, guys. I kind of thought I had that guy on my side.
I mean, they might be doing such a quick turnaround, too, where Cena's a face by the end.
He'll have to be a face by the end.
What if they do the old switcheroo where, like, Cody gets desperate, so he starts cheating?
You mean by the end of this match?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think they can turn Cody heel in this match, but I think they can start to turn Cena face a little bit.
I mean, he'll have to go back to being a face before he retires.
So that, like, Cena will win, but Cody will, like, shake his hand or something.
See, I kind of see Cena's turn back to being a face just being like, he'll lose the belt to someone in, like, one of his last matches, and then, like, he'll come back out on Raw the next night, and like, everybody will be like, because he'll just be like, I tried, guys. Like,
you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Like, that was just like, that was just what I do. So you think Orton's gonna wrestle night 2?
So yeah, I'm assuming. I thought they were setting up him in Solo, but I guess that hasn't been announced. So maybe it will be tomorrow or on SmackDown.
Sheamus said on like Twitter or whatever that he's available.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure Randy would look forward to getting chopped to hell. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna be Orton Solo. Whoever it is, Orton is gonna win.
You think KO shows up at all?
No, I mean, I think he's legit hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mean like get involved at all?
I should probably talk about him. He's gonna show up at my door. He's like a Jay and Silent Bob in WWE.
Yeah, you keep running your mouth about KO, you're gonna learn.
I don't remember about KO. I respect him.
He blocked you for a reason.
Oh, I'll bring that up. He's still blocked on X. You figured out their Twitter with the X. You know, what are you doing, Elon? Help a brother out.
Who would be a fun Aleister Black showing up would be, but I don't see him losing in his first match back, and I don't see Orton losing the Mania match. But it'd be cool to see him show back up.
Yeah, I think whoever. It probably won't be.
Rusev, maybe?
Oh,
because he's supposedly coming back.
Yeah.
Did he sign?
I thought so.
So maybe Rusev. So maybe Solo's like the red herring, and then it's actually somebody. I don't know. I'm sure SmackDown though.
So you don't have an official prediction
for that match.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Solo.
Solo.
Yeah, but I'm saying Orton's gonna win.
Yeah, it's gonna be like something. I'll do Solo too, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm sure they'll announce it on SmackDown.
All right, who's the rest of the show? Go ahead.
So to me, Night 1 stands out as being I don't they're pretty even actually, because I think Uso and Gunther is going to rule. War Raiders, I don't know. Actually, Night 2 is looking a lot better. To me, the only two matches are the first and the last.
Fatu, I'm looking forward to seeing Fatu, but not LA.
Yeah, I want Fatu to win. That'll be a cool moment.
But not War Warriors. And then, but the main event, God, the first and last match of Night 1.
Yeah.
But that's all good. That's a hell of a bookmark.
That's a bookend. Right? Yeah, good bookends. Night 2 does look better, though.
A bookmark. That wasn't right. Yeah, I think out of the two, though. If I could only watch one night, it would be Night 2.
Yeah, it is looking a lot better now that I'm looking at it.
Sunday night. Sunday.
I think Rollins, Reigns, and Punk will probably be the match of the whole weekend, though.
But that's if you could only watch one match from
that one.
2 nights, you'd watch that.
Yeah, that'd be the match I watched.
Man, it's either that or the IC title. I'm really interested in that. I think that 4-way is especially after the 3-way from AEW. I actually watched that. I normally don't watch AEW. But
what match was it?
The Ricochet versus Speedball Bailey versus
Kenny.
Not Kenny.
Or
the other fellow.
Ospreay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I heard it was really good.
It was a pretty good match. It went like 37 minutes. It's on YouTube now. But I put the old Oculus on and I was watching.
So you were there, man.
Yeah, it felt like.
Did you smack Ricochet's head too?
No, I was theater watching it. You could smack people on there, but I ended up in a room where it was the guy hosting it. And like, I made the mistake and like said something, so he just started talking to me, and I was like, oh, man.
Who's your favorite Pokemon? Or what was it? What was the kid doing at the? Super Smash Brothers. Yeah.
So who's your?
What's your favorite stage?
Yeah. So say your first 15 people are all gone. Right now, who's your 16th? Who's your Sweet 16? Answer it.
Real quick before we get into the wrestling trivia here. Speaking of video games, I know you're a Mario Kart fan.
Yeah.
Did you see the announcement and the footage of the Mario Kart game coming out for a Switch?
No, but I just
or Switch 2?
$80 or something.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be the whole system's fucking ridiculous on price. Yeah, the game looks awesome though.
Really?
It's like
it'll be used eventually and I'll buy it.
Yeah, the game looks really good. And it's got like a bunch of new modes and stuff. Yeah, it looks pretty badass. They're getting rid of the whole custom kart thing though. Like it's just going back to like pre-built karts. Cool. Yeah, but it's got like a shitload of racers. It's getting rid of a few different things, but like adding stuff back in. So, all right, I got 5 questions for you. I don't think any of them are super hard. I tried to.
How much money do I win?
How much money you got?
Oh, what?
You can keep however much money you have.
Okay. Deal.
Okay. Number 1. What celebrity defeated Bob Backlund in a game of chess at WrestleMania 11?
A celebrity. Pat Sajak. Wait, no. The host of Family Feud, Greg Holmes. No?
Nope. At WrestleMania 11, JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
JTT!
defeated Bob Backlund in a chess match.
Wow. What was the main event of WrestleMania 11?
WrestleMania 11 would have been...
like Sid or somebody?
Is that Sid and Sean? Sid and Diesel?
Let's see.
WrestleMania 11.
WrestleMania 11? I spoke that into my Google.
I think Sid and...
No, don't talk. We're talking. April 2nd, 1995 in Connecticut.
Sid and Diesel?
Ooh, I think I gave that one to you on... Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam.
Yeah.
I think I gave you that one when I got my set. The cover.
Yeah.
On VHS.
Oh, it's...
Results.
Sean...
Allied Powers, Lex versus the Blue Brothers. Undertaker versus King Kong Bundy.
It's Sean versus Diesel, I think.
Bret Hart and Bob Backlund. Diesel versus Shawn Michaels. Yeah, Diesel had Pamela Anderson.
Shawn had
Michaels
Sid.
Jenny
And Jenny McCarthy, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's hot? Shawn had
Well, look at Sid. Look at those legs.
Yeah,
That curly blonde hair.
Taylor beat Bam Bam.
Was that the main?
Yeah.
Taylor and Bam Bam was the main? Oh, okay.
I just saw an interview with someone recently that said they're like, $1 million man, so that shouldn't have been the main event.
No.
They said, the championship match definitely should have been the main event.
I wonder what happened
I
there.
think that was that's how they got Bigelow to lose.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was
Well, maybe they did a WrestleMania 10 doc. Maybe we'll start getting docs on all the WrestleManias. All right, question 2. WrestleMania 14 began with a tag team battle royal. What team? This is 3 questions.
Oh gosh.
What team made their return to the WWF in this battle royal? What name were they going by, and who was their valet? WrestleMania 14. Sonny was the valet.
LOD 2000.
Yes, Legion of Doom. Good
I'm
job.
so glad we just talked about 11 or whatever, and I saw that was 1990.
Oh, she had the the flame
Yeah.
top on and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if she even stuck around with him. Oh yeah, I guess she was with him for a little
I
while.
think then she went to the Godwins.
Something.
I think that's when she was really just jumping around from team to team, trying to stay with the votes.
All right, you're 1 for 2. Number 3. WrestleMania 21 featured the first Money in the Bank match. Name at least 4 of the 6 participants.
Chris Jericho.
Okay.
RVD. Oh, you're not going to tell me, right? Oh, Chris Jericho, RVD, Shelton Benjamin. Did I just get 4?
You can... Yeah, there's 6. So
Okay.
if you get 4 of the 6 right. So you got 3 right now.
So I said RVD,
You said-
Y2J,
And Shelton.
Shelton Benjamin, CM Punk, Kofi Kingston. I'm going to name all 6. CM Punk, Kofi Kingston, and Jeff Hardy.
All right, you're a little early on your CM Punk, Kofi Kingston.
Oh,
So WrestleMania 21, the 6 competitors, you got 2
Whoa!
of 6. So it was Chris Jericho and Shelton Benjamin. You got those 2 correct.
Christian? Was he?
Christian was the 1. Edge,
Wow, Christian and Edge.
Kane, and Chris Benoit
Kane.
were the first 6
I
Money in the
remember
Bank
Ric Flair was
participants.
on one.
Yeah.
Like Fit Finley. And, I need to go back and watch that one, man. Edge and Christian.
Yeah, WrestleMania 21.
And RVD.
No, RVD was not in it.
Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin,
Chris Jericho.
Jericho,
We just talked about
Benoit, Edge, Kane, and Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go back and watch that. Nice.
Number 4. Right now you're 1 for 3.
Oh.
Number 4, the second to last match at WrestleMania 27 was a mixed 6-person tag match pitting Dolph Ziggler and the team of Lay Cool versus John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and this reality TV star.
I know this, but I don't want to I don't want to get it right.
Oh, this is going to be one of the ones you get right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Snooki.
Yep. I remember watching this match at Steph Leopard's house. I'm pretty sure it was there. A bunch of people. We ordered the pay-per-view.
She actually
watched
wasn't
it.
that bad.
We were all just though like.
I mean, they gave her stuff that.
Yeah. We were all the whole time being like, why the fuck is this on TV?
Yeah, I remember being that same way, but then being like, God, she's not like.
They did do a really good job of like only letting her do a couple things.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
You're 500.
You're 2 for 4. Last one, number 5. In what would become the norm, WrestleMania 36 was the first time the event took place over 2 nights. It was also unique in that it took place during COVID and did not have a crowd. Each night featured a special attraction themed match. What were the names of each match?
Was that the one with the zombie match?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
Special theme match.
You're close with zombies, though, kind of, on one of them.
That was like on a Raw or something. They had
Yeah.
Some sort of like John Morrison got pushed in.
He got thrown over the thing, and then all the zombies came out. Yeah.
I can't answer either one.
Night 1 was AJ and Undertaker in
Oh, yeah.
a boneyard match.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Taker's last match.
It was like the cinematic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then night 2 was Cena and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, in a Firefly Funhouse
Yeah, I watched
match.
that one. I don't think I watched the AJ Undertaker.
It's really good. The boneyard
I'm
match.
sure I sat in front of the TV, but I don't think
It's really good.
that was the one time.
Yeah. And then the Firefly Funhouse match was just like the most cinematic thing they've ever done.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I remember that pay-per-view had maybe like one of my least favorite matches of all time. Edge versus Randy Orton.
I was gonna say, I thought that was it was a long match, wasn't it?
So long.
Yeah.
I never thought it was going to end. And like they just kept
They were on top of trucks.
it was just the same shit until they'd get to a big spot.
Video game.
It was so bad.
It was a video game match. It was just, I mean, that's just what it was.
2 for 5.
2 for 5.
No, the boneyard match is definitely worth a watch though. Like,
Yeah.
everybody does a really awesome job, and it was supposed to be Taker's very last match. He ended up, I think,
Wrestle Cena.
was it 25-1 was his final WrestleMania record?
Didn't he lose the Roman Reigns too?
25-2, yeah.
He was pissed about his match with Cena because he got there that day, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a 4-minute squash."
And then he ended up coming back for the god awful Saudi Arabia, him and Kane against Triple H and Shawn.
Yeah, I'm still not watching.
And then did he do another Saudi Arabia match, or was that it?
Did he wrestle Goldberg?
Did he?
Yeah, he wrestled
Okay, I couldn't remember if that was.
Couldn't.
Yeah.
Neither one of them could really.
So he really should have let the AJ match be his last one. Like he would have definitely went
Now
out.
he just does his one dead man show and
All new stories.
Paper or his podcast. He just.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great, but it's like forever he never said anything.
I know. And now he never shuts up.
Yeah. Now he's just wants to talk about
I do like him in the
I
like him in the WrestleMania 10 documentary, like at WrestleMania 10, where he's just like glaring at the cameras and he's so not happy about it. Yeah, it should be a good weekend. I think this will be a good WrestleMania. It's fucking insane how like big WrestleMania has gotten. I mean, it is like one of like it's like almost one of like not. I mean, as far as viewership goes, it's probably not really close, but like, I mean, it's like the Super Bowl. It's like just such a huge event.
NBA All-Star Game.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Baseball All-Star Game.
Nobody watches the NBA All-Star Game anymore.
But I mean, I bet it does just as well as like a regular season football game. I mean, it's on a pay-per-view streaming thing, Peacock, but I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be watching this.
I saw a thing today where, let me see, I think I have it still. Every post-COVID WrestleMania has been held in an NFL stadium, and so far, every host team has gone on to make the playoffs the upcoming year.
Oh!
So, WrestleMania 37 was at Raymond James Stadium.
You're saying the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I can see it. Geno Smith, they gave him a new contract. All right, now we're going to preview the NFL season upcoming. We got the draft coming up. The Browns got Joe Flacco.
They're probably going, if the Raiders, I think they're going to end up.
They got like number 8 pick in the draft.
I think they're going to take Ashton Genty.
The running back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see them making the playoffs.
Carroll is the coach, I can see it.
Yeah.
And I think Geno Smith is a more than serviceable.
I mean,
you see Max Crosby?
what Geno are we getting? He's assistant GM of a college?
Well, yeah, they're called like something directors. It's not a GM. It's called
I thought he was assistant GM.
Well, they call it something else. I can't think of it right now.
Of college?
Yeah. It's like North Dakota. Is it the college you went to?
Maybe, probably.
All right. I thought that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, crap, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, so the Browns got Flacco back.
GM. Goddamn, you're right.
Yeah, I think he was assistant GM.
General manager. Well, shit, they're getting paid now.
That's what Belichick, he's the GM of North Carolina.
God, I still can't think of the title.
You're thinking of the athletic director.
Athletic director, that's AD, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, they call him GMs now.
No, I think athletic director is more like athletic director of like the school sports.
So he's just GM.
Yeah, so he's assistant GM. Assistant to the assistant GM.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, because Bill Belichick's the GM of North Carolina, and what's his name's the assistant GM. The guy that used to be a GM for like the Patriots.
Kraft?
No. What's his name? Damn it. Super Italian guy. Lombardi.
Lombardi? That was the guy that coached the Packers.
Yeah, no, not that Lombardi. Anyways, he's Bill's assistant GM for North Carolina. All right, but then, so WrestleMania 37, Tampa Bay ended up going on, lost in the divisional round that year. WrestleMania 38, AT&T Stadium, Cowboys lost in the divisional round. WrestleMania 39, SoFi Stadium, Rams lost in the wild card. WrestleMania 40, Lincoln Financial Field, Eagles won the Super Bowl. And then Allegiant Stadium is hosting WrestleMania 41 this year, so would be Raiders have a shot at going on to the playoffs this year. It'd be a big turnaround.
I'm going to tell Cousin Mike about that. Both teams will do it. Look at the fucking Commanders.
Yeah.
Look at them! Sorry.
Somebody else watching had it really good. They were going over like how each team is thinking, what each team's thinking going into the draft.
The Browns, you're like, well, moving on.
But when he gets to the Commanders, they're like, so who's left? And they're like, what do you even do at this, like, number 20? And they're like, we've never, ever been this deep in a draft. And they're like, we kind of knew that Jaden was going to be great, but they're like, we didn't think we were going to have to, like...
want this? Do we need this?
They're like, we didn't think we were going to be out of the top 10 this quick.
You got a bag of footballs? Oh, that's good. He throws a bunch of them. So you want some breaking news?
Yeah.
This is Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Breaking news.
That's where most of the best breaking news happens, I think.
So this is I probably started this at like 30, 35. This is part of the bin that me and you went to pick up in Vienna.
Okay.
All that shit, like 6 months ago.
Like 3 or 4 bins of DVDs.
Yeah, old VCRs. I already made all the money back. Probably have made $100 profit. But I still got some stuff on there. And one of them's a John Wayne DVD set. 3 different DVDs, over 100 movies. You started
at 35?
Probably.
Okay.
It's like over 100 movies, bro.
Right, but, you know.
I mean, this is 104 Western movies in this DVD collection featuring John Wayne. And it's 3 different DVDs. There's 2 of them that have like 2 DVDs each, 8 movies or something on there.
98 of those movies are the exact same movie.
How can you have that many movies? But like, it clearly says on there in the one, this is a 24 disc set.
Uh-huh.
So this guy messaged, will buy, is that 104 different DVDs? Need address. We'll pick up Thursday morning. So much wrong with that. All right, you're not getting my address.
Yeah, like you don't just.
You're not picking up Thursday morning, old man. Anything. Describe this guy that messaged me for 104.
I mean, for John Wayne, yeah, there's no way this guy is
under 70,
younger than 70. Yeah.
Why are you on a computer, Grandpa? Like, what? This is the first message I've ever got for these movies. And as soon as I got it, which was right before you came over, I was like, why did I post this? Like, I don't want to deal with this guy. He's already just like,
that's 104 movies.
So I said, the 100-pack is 24 double-sided DVDs. The other, because I wanted to say so much.
Did you call it a 100-pack?
The 100-pack, yeah.
That's why he thinks there's 100 DVDs, because it's a 100-pack.
No, I just put 100. Okay, the actual thing, it says 104 Western movies in this DVD collection. I mean, I'll show you the picture.
He's not going to get it.
So it's that.
Okay.
The one in the middle,
3 DVDs.
The one in the middle says 24 on the front.
Yeah.
24. So I said the other two have 2 DVDs apiece. I meet at Taco Bell on 7th Street. I have to work at 5:30. Because you know how close that Taco Bell is. That's how far I'm willing to go to meet people.
Right.
Into my fucking street.
Right, yeah. I don't blame you.
Here. So he says, no thanks. I need 1 movie per DVD. And apparently he hates capital letters. None of it's capitalized. And he uses the period, but he puts 2 spaces, then a period, and then a space, and then the start of the next one not capitalized. Literally, the I is not capitalized.
There's no way, though, that guy believes
I'm going to thumbs him up. I'm going to give him a thumbs up back.
That's the best.
Oh, my God, dude. That just felt so good.
That's the best response you give to that. But wait.
Just let me. I don't get very much, man. Just, He's got thumbs up, man.
Man, you guys are getting a lot.
Oh, he's already seen it? He's sitting in his recliner right now just thinking, God damn it, I wish I had 104 separate John Wayne DVDs. But this little cocksucker, he doesn't have 104. Oh, I hate this as much as I hate capital letters.
You guys are getting an inside look at Joel's life right now. There's no, I get it though. There's no way.
Oh, can I say that?
That's my uncle. I'll beep out the. Look at him. Oh yeah, he's definitely.
He's watching the John Wayne movie.
Yeah. Oh, that is a John Wayne fan all day.
He gave himself a nickname, and he calls it. What's John Wayne's nickname? It's like the General or the Cowboy or.
It's the General Cowboy.
The General Captain Cowboy.
I don't know I can't fucking remember.
The boss, or was he the boss?
No, that was Tony Danza. John Wayne.
John Wayne's nickname. Oh my God, that was Tony Danza, the Duke.
The Duke.
That guy gave himself the nickname.
Oh yeah, he's the Duke.
Or he calls his truck the Duke, or fucking his dog's name is Duke. Oh, he died in 19. Oh wow. John Wayne died and I was born. Am I fucking John Wayne?
Are you John Wayne?
John Wayne died June 11th, 1979. I was born August 7th, 1979. You've never seen me and John Wayne in a room together.
You need to really start greeting everybody with, howdy, Pilgrim.
Well, I gotta start watching 104 John Wayne movies.
Watch The Searchers, and then don't watch any more John Wayne movies.
I'm not on there.
That's the only good John Wayne movie. Yeah.
Oh.
I do wonder if that's on there.
Okay.
We'll have to look.
I mean, we'll afterwards. But that was breaking news.
I totally get. Looking at that guy now especially reinforces my thought originally. There's no way he believes that you can fit more than one movie on a DVD.
Yeah, right.
I ain't falling for this again, partner, Pilgrim.
The Duke ain't gonna go down that road no more.
Oh, I wish you would have replied with, quit calling out everything.
I can't say that.
Do you want to got the guy's phone number too?
He's single.
His social security number?
I'm single. I'm just saying it, Gary.
What's his?
You want a John Wayne and chill?
What's his sign?
He went to Calhoun County High.
I really wish after he said, I need them all.
Message all his friends.
I wish you would have replied with, I get it, Pilgrim.
Oh, Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's John Wayne's thing. The Duke.
He's got this post from February 27th.
What are we doing, man?
Back in November
this poor bastard.
I bought a car from Performance Chevrolet in Elkins, West Virginia. And did they ever break it off in me?
What? Did they bring it off in him?
They broke it off in him. Plus, I was told 2 free oil changes within the first 2 years. I've already read this so many times. So today I called to get one of my 2 free oil changes, only to be told I have went over my mileage limit. The female that sold this car to me said nothing about the mileage limit. So not thinking it could be broke off any deeper, it has been. It's been broken off so deep. They break it off even deeper, and now this guy doesn't have 104 different John Wayne DVDs?
I should have known as soon as I saw they had a woman working with cars that I was going to get screwed.
Tell the deuce here. Don't know what it means. You don't have to understand.
Now, Pilgrim, I want my oil changes.
Oh my God. So not thinking it could be broke off any deeper, it has been. That needs to be an emo lyric.
I mean...
If you care how this place deals with the public and thinks this is not right, please repost my rant so more folks in the Elkins area...
Spread the word!
Please repost my rant so more folks in the Elkins area can be aware of the treatment after they get your money. I will be sure to let my friends in Elkins, he capitalized right there, made aware of this. Thanks. So, listen, you don't want to get it broken off in you.
What dealership was this?
This was Performance Chevrolet in Elkins, West Virginia. We'll break it off real deep.
You listen here, Performance Chevrolet in Elkins, West Virginia. My boy, the Duke, he trusted y'all to get him a car that was going to run him real nice and smooth, and you were going to give him 2, not 1, 2 free oil changes. Now, my boy here, the Duke, he should have known better as soon as he saw a pair of titties was involved, but he thought, I'm progressive now.
Yeah.
It's 2023, or whatever that year was.
24. That was 23. It was a year later he tried to get the oil change.
And he trusted you, Performance Chevrolet in Elkins, West Virginia, and you did him dirty.
Yep.
Would you do the Duke dirty?
Yeah.
Huh? This is the lineage of John the Duke Wayne, Pilgrim.
I was going to buy it. I bought the vehicle to call it the Duke. The Duke and the Duke. Dookie Duke.
So to all you out there right now in Elkins, you go down to Performance Chevrolet and you let them know, not today, Performance Chevrolet, not today.
Never again.
And that's coming from Honcho and the Dude, backing up the Duke.
We got to start another podcast.
Do you think we can get him?
You know what? I'm going to message this guy and be like, look, actually it is 104 different DVDs, and I keep them in my basement. Here's my address. The door's going to be open. You just come in.
Ain't nothing seem weird about that.
Yeah, in the very back corners where all those DVDs are.
Well, we could go the non-kidnapping route, and you could just say, like, look.
Oh, I was going to kill him. You just want to
get him. Goddamn. I want him for the podcast. We need him for Honcho and the Dude and the Duke.
Oh, yeah. Man, once you're in my basement, that's just...
Well, that's
the kill zone.
That's why I said we don't take him in the basement.
Okay.
I think you just tell him that... I think that you just tell him he can have the John Wayne DVDs. That we know they're not the way he would like them, but he can have them if he will be a part of our podcast.
Just get him here.
Just get him here, man.
Just be like, look,
you get it.
Really 104, but I just wanted to show you that you can't put more than one movie. And he's got to, like, plug his ears and close his eyes and shake his head no.
You get him in the room, I'll get him to sign on.
Okay. I'm messaging
That's a guarantee.
You know what? Hey, dear, what was his name?
George?
Gary. All right, Gary, you're the boss. 509 Maple Street.
Tony Danza's the boss, but
come on over.
Like,
I'll promise I'll be wearing pants.
Just be like, we'll let you say whatever you want about Performance Chevrolet in Elkins, West Virginia.
I just messaged back about Brett. Look. I thought you wanted these. You gonna break it off at me like this?
Yeah. Huh? Man, this reminds me of Performance Chevrolet in Elkins.
You just message somebody? And ask if something's available?
You work for them?
You're gonna meet them?
Huh?
And then you're gonna break it off at them?
I didn't think it could be broken off anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna send a video of me breaking all those DVDs.
He's like, all 104? I don't understand.
I told you there's only 28 DVDs.
That math ain't mathin', mister.
You can't get 104 movies on 28 DVDs, son. Jesus Christ.
That is 28 movies.
What shit are y'all doing in Park and Word.
Oh, okay. Well, now that we've
Come
just
back next week, we're gonna read the comments to the Performance Chevrolet
completely
rant.
went about this man's life and just gave out all of his personal info, I think.
Can you delete that? Does it matter?
No
one's listening.
I'm censoring his last name just in case. All right. Well, I hope everyone digs WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Let us know who you think, who your picks are. Come back after WrestleMania. Let us know what you thought of the show.
Don't let life break it off in you.
Don't let life break it off in you.
Sometimes life's going to break it off in you.
And whatever
You don't
you...
want it to just break it off deep in you. So fight it.
Sometimes I didn't think it could be broken off any deeper, and they did it again.
Yep.
Whatever you do,
keep fighting.
Wherever you are,
Yeah.
don't let Performance Chevrolet in Elkins, West Virginia break it off in you.
No.
Brother.